Welcome to the Scarlet Owl
Thank
Tavern. My name is Chloe. I'm playing Chloe the Tavernkeeper. It's a lovely day because I am joined by yet another new fantastical face that I'm so excited that I've actually seen in real life, which is crazy. Hi. Um, who are you and who are
Hi.
you playing?
I'm Jillian. I'm Jill. And I'm playing Jingle, the Ooze 2.0. More goopy today. Um, yeah, I met you in real life. That was insane.
The first time I think I ever talked to you was in real life, which is never how these things work, which is really weird.
It was really weird.
And
Yeah.
also, I was totally, completely in cosplay, so like that. There's that too. I guess you didn't really
It
meet
was a
me then.
great.
I met you. You met
It was
Emily
great.
Caldwin, and then now we're talking, and I'm a completely separate person. Um. For
Were we
anyone
talking?
listening,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
For anyone listening, this is taking place the same day, as Non-Self and New Self, which was RJ's introduction FPS. Which is really funny because they're also kind of an oozy goopy character. So Chloe's just
Gotta
having a
cram
great
them in.
time. I think we said it on the same day because it's funny. Um,
It was an accident. I realized after. Just wanted to
it
just
well,
wanted to fit it
it's
in there.
I blame my job for suddenly shipping me out across the country next week. On short
No,
notice.
that's so exciting. It's
It is
so exciting.
exciting. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Um, anyway, we should get started. So enough chat, enough chit chat. It's late afternoon. It's raining. It's a it went from a nice beautiful day to like, oh yeah, I'm reminded that it's winter right now. Um Chloe has already set a new person up in the tavern with a uh you know, room and has rearranged stuff and has actually she's gotten a lot done. She's cleaned up a bit. She's like really being productive today, and she's actually right now she's taken out the some of the trash from like her room, like the lab. um Other people help with, you know, the main areas,
Yeah.
janitorial stuff.
Yeah.
Cough cough. But she still has her own room to deal with. um yeah, I'm being reminded that it's fall, not winter. Shh, it's winter in my heart. um
It's
it's
winter in spirit. It's
it's
spiritual
finter.
winter.
It's
Yes,
finter.
winter.
um uh Anyway, so Chloe is gearing up to wander out into the fray in the rain. um, but you know, that's okay. She has prestidigitation. She won't be wet for long. She'll survive. And so I think she grabs the trash bag, takes a deep breath, and starts walking outside the front doors into the back of the tavern where the dumpster is located. Um, do you want me to make some sort of perception check or something of the like?
Um, yeah, actually, I would love that.
Okay. Oh, oh. So that's a 10, perfectly in the middle, completely average.
Perfectly in the middle. So, as you exit the tavern, it's pouring, and since it's fall, it gets dark at like 4 o'clock. So it's also pitch black outside. You know, the sky is overcast and drizzly, and you're immediately soaked through at the second you step outside of uh, the comfortable warm roof.
Ugh.
Um, and out in the corners of your vision, you see like shadows dancing by just throughout the woods. You always do. It's windy, it's storming. You don't really trust what you're seeing. Um, but you can also look further, and For just a moment, you think you see like a flash of bright eyes.
Oh. I think she freezes.
So
Yeah.
yeah, she freezes.
She freezes. Um, she pauses under her breath. I don't think it close loud enough that the thing could see or hear. She goes, "Do I need to run?" And then he listens to something. And then goes, um,
Are
and
you
then
saying something? Because
stands
it's
right.
not picking up.
Oh no! She just said peck. Oh, that was it.
Ah, okay. I did
Yeah.
not hear that. Yeah. So from the woods, you hear like, you're kind of paranoid at this point. You're like, I
Yeah.
saw eyes. Ah. So for just a moment, you hear like a crack, like something's broken, and then you hear the like slight, what sounds like the jingle of a bell.
Hmm. Interesting. Um. She. I think she's still holding the trash bag. So she takes like a step backwards toward the dumpster, still facing the jingly creature. Um. Puts out one hand toward the creature and one hand holding the trash bag toward the dumpster, and takes another step toward the dumpster.
Do you have your hand out like you're beckoning them forward, or like you're
I have
like
my
you're trying
hand
to
out
stop a
like
bull?
Chris Pratt Velociraptor style.
Perfect.
Okay. She
Um,
takes another step back.
so are you gonna try and throw that trash away anytime soon, or are you just gonna
Yeah,
hold
she
it?
is. No, she is. I'm gonna do a dex, I guess. A dex? Just straight dex. I'm just trying to get it in the bag. It's not that hard. Or in the
You're doing
box.
this blind? You're not, are you looking
Yes.
at the
No.
the trash can, or
She's gonna briefly glance to see where it is in space, but not like
what fun?
you're never gonna believe.
I actually will believe you fully. What did you get?
Not 20.
A 20?
Yes!
All right. So how do you put the trash in the dumpster then?
Okay, she definitely does not look. She definitely, like, glances back to see where the dumpster is in relation to her, and then locks eyes with the thing in the woods, and then tosses the trash bag effortlessly over her shoulder, and it lands perfectly in the dumpster.
It's so satisfying. If only you could hear that satisfying noise, but unfortunately, it's pouring rain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still wet, isn't it? Now there's only the thing in the woods to worry about.
So the thing in the woods gets just a little bit closer, and as it approaches, you can kind of see its eyes like dart around because it's closer now, and its eyes are bright. They're reflecting the light from the open door of the tavern behind you, and they're
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like darting around. And then they lock again on the open door of the tavern, and its light brightness.
Can I help you?
Um, what is this building?
Oh, thank Pekino Common. Hello! Hi, weary traveler! My name is Chloe. I'm the Tavernkeeper of this establishment. This is the Scarlet Owl Tavern. Who might you be?
Um, just, you know, traveling. Is there a is there a place that I could clean off, maybe, in there? It's a little bit dirty out here.
Oh, yes, of course. It's surely, yes, the um the rain and the mud and mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Allow me to lead you inside. Um
You sound tentative. Don't welcome many strangers from the back of the tavern, hidden in the woods.
oh, no, that's fine. That's completely normal. That's like an everyday occurrence. It's more I you seem to be awfully mm, do you want me to use a hose? How much can I see? How much of her can I see?
Um, so she steps forward again, and gets into the light, and you can see that her body is kind of it's like opaque. It's this thick yellow gooze, goo combined gooze,
Goose.
um, and she's standing there in what can only be described as like kind of rags, um, and she is covered in mud and leaves and stuck debris. You can see sticks just kind of like attached to her arms. It's like if you took a lint roller and rubbed it on the forest floor. That's essentially what has happened to this creature. Um, and as she gets closer, she looks at you through just incredibly dirtied glasses, with big eyes, and is like, "Is it warm in there?"
Oh, yes. Very, very warm. I'll make sure that you get warm and cleaned off, and then we can see what's under all that dirt. Um, come with me. Come with me.
So she steps forward even further and starts to like follow you, rapidly approaching.
Yeah, yeah. Chloe walks around to the front of the tavern, glancing back occasionally, to see the creature.
She shambles after you.
Incredible.
She is covered in sticks and she keeps tripping over her own feet, which keep picking up more and more leaves because she's not wearing shoes yet.
Yeah, great. Chloe fully thinks that there's just another person. There's just like a person under there, and that all the ooze and all of the everything is just because she's so covered in stuff.
This is gonna be a fun surprise then.
I know. Um, Chloe like she goes to the front of the tavern. She's like, "This is the welcome to the actual entrance to the tavern. This is the front door. Here you go." And she will open it up and gesture for you to walk inside. And try not to think
Uh,
about all the mud you're gonna track in.
yeah. So she hesitates before entering the door and she looks up at Chloe and I don't know how tall Chloe is. She looks at Chloe, um, and is just like, are you sure you want me to go in there? I it's it's a bit of a mess. I might make a bit of a mess. I don't want to make a mess on your nice floors.
Oh, that's so considerate of you. That's that's really nice. I do believe that I
I
could
can
clean it
clean
up.
it.
Oh,
Uh, I can clean it up.
magic
I'm pretty used to that. It comes with the territory, unfortunately.
with the what?
I'm I'm really sticky. I don't know if you noticed. It tends to get everywhere. Um,
I'm rolling an investigation check. Chloe's going to
absolutely,
investigate.
absolutely.
Okay, that's an 18.
So Chloe discovers in the
In the
actual light of the
squinting,
tavern,
in the leaning down over and
um,
squinting.
yeah, in the squinting, that this girl is actually just made of that yellow ooze. And as you get closer, you can kind of catch like a whiff of it's honey. It smells like honey, like the stuff that you'd put in a tea.
A sweet ooze. She kind of leans back a little bit and she's like, oh, ah, what are the
Did
odds?
did you think I was just covered in it?
A little bit, but that's fine. But you know
Ah,
what? It was dark and rainy, and it's lovely. You're lovely.
it's all right. It's a little weird.
No,
I
I actually met someone just like you earlier today. Believe it or not.
You did? Made
Crazy
of
that it's happened
honey?
twice. Not honey, but another gooey substance. It's that makes three of you, I think. Four of you that I know of.
Ah, I do. I guess we could get along with that.
Oh
A
yes.
commonality between us.
Oh
We are
yes.
sticky and oozy.
Yes, you are. Um, about the
Um,
floor. I suppose I could get you some shoes.
ah, I used to have a pair of shoes that were they were so nice. They were made of a latex almost that didn't stick to me too bad.
Huh.
Um, and it prevented me from making a mess of the floors, but I
Hmm.
lost those. Um, I lost those.
Some sort of boot. I see. I see. I wonder if we could have. I wonder if we could figure out some sort of sprayed substance that solidifies the outer layer of your feet in some way to create a shoe that doesn't. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. That's a problem for later. Um,
I can just carry around a mop with me. That I used to do that when I was a kid. It was a smaller mop, obviously, because I was kid-sized.
oh, so
But
this
I,
is you. Okay, sorry. The other guy
mhm.
that was in here earlier doesn't really have a childhood, so I didn't know if they were
Oh,
like,
no, I was born quite a while ago. Um,
it's
Born
great.
is one way to put it. But yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't have a great handling on my forms, so I just carried a mop with me, and that was how I did it. To be
Oh,
fair, I wasn't really allowed in public spaces either until I got a handle on my form because it was a mess every time.
I can imagine. Okay, well, wow, I'm in. I have so many questions. Let's get out of the. We're under the awning, but let's get out of like the cold, maybe at least. Um, and you know what? I will figure out. I will clean up the floors later. Just come on inside.
She follows you in, and as she does, like the warmth of the tavern kind of hits her. She gets gooier. You know, like how honey is
Mm-hmm.
when it's cold, it's all congealed, and then it gets
Right.
warmer, and it's um
Or
immediately
syrup.
upon this, she feels she looks at you with just the guiltiest eyes upon stepping foot in your warm area and starting to kind of be a little bit more sticky than she already was.
Mm-hmm. Yes, understandable. It makes perfect sense. Um, Chloe walks over to the bar and is going to grab a towel from behind the bar and put it down on one of the stools.
So she walks up to the stool covered in the towel and she sits down on it and the towel is immediately covered in mud and honey. It's
Great.
where she's sitting, it's just it's gonna take a few loads of laundry to get that out. Um
Mm. Chloe's trying to look
yes.
so nice and smiling and
um no, she looks at Chloe and she's like, I'm so sorry. I'll handle it. I'll deal with it. It's it's okay. I do a lot of laundry. I'm used to it. If you point me towards a laundry bin after I'm no longer incredibly a mess.
the sticks, you mean?
The leaves, the sticks. I want them out.
Oh, I can help with that.
Yeah, that would be lovely. Um, Honestly, earlier when you recommended a hose, that might be a better idea, but we would do that outside and I would pick up leaves immediately, so
Oh no, I got.
uh,
Don't worry, I've got it. Uh, um, and after she stands behind the bar and she just smiles and waits. Um, and after a moment, a the door behind the bar swings open, but a person from your vantage point, you probably really can't tell what came through because it's so short. And well, behind you, there is a lovely little.
the it's Harold.
It's Harold. There's an 8-headed goose behind you.
So when you say behind me, like right behind me,
I mean, if you turn
like it
around on your
honks and
stool,
it's
he's right there.
so she does that, and it uh Harold honks at her immediately in her face, and she just like is the most surprised she's ever been. She like um hold on. I'm gonna do a dex saving throw.
Oh, incredible.
Oh, she's swivels on the stool a little bit, but I got a 25, so
Oh,
she
well.
swivels and then collects herself. Does not fall off the stool quite yet. Which is that's a puddle. That would suck.
That would be bad. Um, Harold, that's no way to apologize. Apologize. He does so. By honking, but yeah, and Chloe goes, "This is Harold. He's the chef. He's very good at collecting twigs and leaves and all manner of things for his nest. So if you don't mind."
Ah, well, lovely to meet you, Harold. And she like genuinely brightens up. Her eyes get bigger, and she holds her ooey gooey hand out to shake Harold's wing.
Um, you he hesitates, and then puts one of his beaks near it.
Near it.
Yeah.
Not in it. She looks at her hand and she looks at Harold and she looks at her hand again and she's like, "Oh, sorry." Yeah, nice to meet you, Harold. And she withdraws her hand.
um, that's so completely fine. He uh he uh jumps up onto the bar and um kind of assesses the situation, and Chloe goes, "Go ahead." And then 8 heads simultaneously start collecting sticks and leaves from you.
They're all on the outside layer of her, so and she's wearing again, she's wearing like rags almost. So he doesn't have to do that much. It's just her arms and legs and head and hair and her whole body that is not covered by clothes. Um, but she laughs as these beaks start to like grab out of her. And she's like, please, Pickles, please, like, please. And she's just like curled up in a ball on the stool, just laughing her eyes out.
Yeah, I mean, he also is like chuckling and pulling things out, and Chloe's like, like he's like shrug, like I don't know what to do in this. I gave him permission. He's going to down. But I think it's pretty fast. I mean, I don't think it's like if you had 8 arms simultaneously collecting things. It's not gonna
I
take long.
imagine it's
Yeah.
not super fast. She's not like entirely made of twigs. She's just got 10 or 20 stuck to her.
Yeah. He makes a little pile.
She's clean.
Yeah.
She's clean. He has a pile. And she's without the sticks and the leaves, she looks definitely a lot more like just a sentient blob of honey. She's got a human enough shape, but you can't really hide that your entire body is made out of an opaque, not quite liquid.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
She's a little muddy, but not really. It was mostly the sticks that were bothering her, but her clothes, whew, they are not great. They are so wet. She is a combined wet and gooey and sticky. And by sticky, I mean actual sticks, which are no longer in her. So she is no longer sticky, but she's still sticky, if that makes
right.
Yeah.
Yes. Chloe goes, thank you, Harold. And then it's just, if you don't mind me asking, I know how. Why were you out in the middle of the dark, in the cold, in the forest, getting sticks covered in you?
How friendly are you with law enforcement?
I don't think she needs to say anything. She just gives you a look that's like...
Okay. Well, so I shouldn't be telling you this. I was told before I left not to say anything, because I always do this and I always overshare and I always end up digging my own grave, but I did maybe hypothetically just get out of prison. And by get out, I mean
escape.
I didn't
Jailbreak.
break out. Somebody broke me out. I felt bad. I would have stayed there. But Mom said no, so I'm out now, and I have nowhere to go because I can't go back. Well, my parent, they broke me out, and
then left you?
Well, no, I had to leave. I had to leave. If I stayed there, if I had stayed there, it would have come back. It would have blown back on them so hard, and I didn't want to do that. I've tried so hard. I don't know if you noticed, but I picked stuff sticks to me, and I've tried my whole life very hard not to do this, to get in the way and cause a mess and steal things, but I keep doing it accidentally. And people only believe you so many times, and but my parent knew that I didn't mean to. And they got me out. I can't return. I can't ever go back. If I go back, they're implicated. And it helps that I don't know how to go back. I'm not great at directions.
Oh, well.
And it's... Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, this is what I said. I spill everything. I tell everybody everything immediately.
Don't apologize to me. This is my job. I'm the Tavernkeeper. I'm here to listen and to help and to just kind of be there for everyone. So don't apologize to me ever.
Yeah, but
Unless you
I
do something
did just
actually
get out
bad,
of
but
prison.
that
You should
well, that's fine.
probably be more worried about that. I mean,
I've broken
is
out of
that not
prison.
like
It's okay.
you you have?
Sort of. Not me specifically. I mean, it was me, but I was in someone else's thing. It's a whole. It
These
was
are
an interesting
so wide right
situation.
now.
It
They are
was an interesting
so
situation.
large.
I broke out of prison as someone else. I don't
What?
think that helps clear anything up.
No, it doesn't. What do you mean?
Long story short, I was in someone else's body. I was trying to get out, but I got caught and I got put in jail and I had to escape. And then I had to find my own body and we had to switch back. Kind of, sort of. A little more complicated than that, but like that. So I've broken out of
Oh
prison
man.
mentally, but like no one saw me. It wasn't me because I was someone else. A lot of
Well,
crazy stuff happens here. Sorry. Anyway, that's
no,
why that's why your story seems perfectly normal.
that's good to know, I think. I mean, to be fair, I didn't technically break out of prison. I got broken out of prison. If I hadn't have gotten broken out, I would have stayed there. I'm not. Oh, they would have caught me so fast. I leave a trail everywhere I go. I don't know if you noticed.
Mm,
And she gestures to the like footsteps from the door that are just
yeah.
these little
Chloe,
pools of honey and mud leading up to her.
Chloe does one of those where she's like talking and then she just leans over like to look behind her and then just leans back. Mm-hmm. Well, I
I'm sorry about that, by the way.
it's okay. It just is a little sweetener for the floor. The wood probably likes it. Um, we can clean it. We'll find a way. And we'll find some shoes for you, or like snowshoes, something to elevate you, maybe? Maybe that'll work, you know? Platforms? Eh?
I don't know what snowshoes are.
Oh, they're like big tennis rackets you strap to your feet.
Would that help if I just drip down through them? Are they like tennis rackets literally? Do they have holes in them?
Well, some
I
of
feel
them
like I
do,
might
but we could get the ones
they
that
might
don't.
Oh.
Or I could make you custom ones that have little lips around the edge so that it just collects the honey, and then we can use it. I don't actually know. Is it actually honey? Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah. Do you
don't.
want a cup of tea? I don't have tea or a cup or water, but I can give you honey for tea. It's not weird. It's not I promise it's
She's
not
looking
weird.
at
It's
you
not
with the
like
most blank expression, like,
it's look, it's not it is actual honey. I just am sentient, but like it I okay. Look, I make myself tea with honey all the time. I'm drinking it. It's not like I'm really self cannibalizing, I think. I
I
it's not
guess. I mean, as
me
long as you're
anymore.
fine with it, then it doesn't bother me. It's just like I don't want to drink you unless you were
You're not
okay with that.
well, you're not really drinking me. You're drinking oh, this is gonna sound gross, and I'm sorry about that. But you're drinking what I secrete
Ah,
from my whole well, my body is
yeah.
made of honey, but I also am always more honey. It doesn't make sense, okay? I
Nothing
wasn't
makes sense. Do you want a
I
drink?
wasn't made in a lab scientifically. I was, spawned. I think. It's actually pretty unclear to me what happened there.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, we can get into that in a little bit for sure. I'll make some tea though if you want.
Do you want tea? I would love tea. It does make me more gooey though, so maybe not.
Oh, what do you want, if anything?
Well, if you give me tea, it'll be like putting me in
Melting.
the
Yeah,
fantasy equivalent of a microwave.
I
I
understand.
will get all liquidy. I don't know if we have microwaves here. Are microwaves real in the tavern? Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah. Chloe has a laptop. At this point, I don't really know where the line is drawn. Chloe has a laptop, but
Is
doesn't
there
really
a
know what the internet
microwave?
is. Um, so is there a microwave? Yeah, probably. And if not, Chloe invented one. Um, so yes,
Well, I mean, perfect. It's like putting me in a microwave. I get more liquidy. by a lot. I get a lot more liquidy.
Hmm.
So
That makes
so
sense.
maybe I find a kiddie
Cold?
pool to sit in first.
Oh, I was just gonna suggest iced tea, but yeah.
Iced tea works.
Well, I've got some of that
Do you-
brewed this morning, so
Perfect.
um, yeah, she's gonna pour you a glass of iced tea, um, and pour herself a glass of iced tea, and just kind of like, I trust you about the honey thing, unless you want to give me a little like spoonful, and I'll just give it a little taste. But
We could do that. Do you have a spoon? I don't have anything
yeah, I
on me.
like it. Do you have a hammer space?
In well, yeah, but I don't
Okay,
have anything in that.
no, that's fine. I'm curious if you were attuned or not. Yeah,
I was I yes. Yes. Hold on. So, sh- uh she gets a spoon somehow
yep. Chloe
somewhere.
hands her a spoon.
Um and she takes the spoon and she kind of like just runs it up her arm and collects like a puddle of honey and hands it to you. And she's looking at you very intently.
I Chloe takes it and kind of inspects the consistency and the color, and then takes a little try puts the spoon in her mouth. She doesn't have the whole thing, but she puts the tip in at least.
Tastes like honey. It's just
Mmm.
honey.
Like, are we talking like
Um
raw honey or like filtered honey?
like the honey you get in a jar.
Raw honey and filtered honey both come in a jar, and one of them is just processed.
Perfect. Probably raw honey then.
Okay, yeah, raw honey tastes better anyway. Um, mmm. Wow, that's really good. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I might. If you ever have any extra, or if we do make those little drip pan shoes, I can always collect those.
I mean, I always have extra. I always have extra. Um, yeah, I can give you some to like keep. It's not me unless I want it to be me, so don't think too
Oh,
hard about that. Um,
okay.
but I have to want it to be me before I disconnect it from my larger being. If that makes any sense
A little
at
bit.
all.
Yeah, like you can make a little pond
Little
intentionally.
sentient pond, but it has to be I have to sentient it first. I can't have a
Hmm,
pond and then it's sentient.
right.
That's how that works essentially.
If you had a little guy that you made, would it be you control, like, would you be seeing and feeling through it? Or is it something that you give its own
It's like
consciousness?
it's like another limb. It's
Oh,
me,
okay,
you
so
know.
it's its own thing.
It's like a hand. It's like a hand that I cut off, but
Oh, yeah.
minus the cutting off or the pain or the hand part,
So
really.
that you would feel pain in that case. That's good to know. I cut someone's hand off and that was not. It was kind of their whole
Yeah,
arm.
it's me. I
Okay.
got exploded once, but it was okay because I wasn't fully exploded, so I came back. It was
Oh.
it's nifty, it's useful.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's very useful. We have again some guys that are kind of like that. So interesting. Um, wow. I have. Can we backtrack a little bit to like you were mentioning earlier that this is something you've dealt with your whole life. Have you not? You've not found anything besides like those latex boots you were talking about?
Not really. I to be fair, I lived pretty isolated. I lived with my parent in a little farm. most of my life, we kept bees, which
I was gonna
it made
ask.
my constitution very useful. Yes, um, but we never figured out a better way to not be a mess. Unfortunately,
Hmm. And you just kind of
neither
remember
of us are.
coming into existence sometime, yeah?
Well, I don't remember it. I was a baby, um,
Right.
but I was told that my parent found me at a just a pile of ooze of honey next to one of the beehives,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, I was I was very loud. Apparently, I was wailing. I woke them up.
Oh. Oh. I mean, as children tend to do, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, oh, when I was little, they used to tell me I was they had wished for me, and their wish had been granted.
Oh.
Uh, throw a coin in a well, and next morning, bam, screaming baby ooze thing next to the beehives. And that's really fortunate, because I'm alive. And I like being alive.
Yes, I imagine so. But did you did you really like get out much then, or was it really just the farm and then
Uh,
jail?
well, every time they let me out, I would pick things up. If I'd go to someone's house, I'd leave, and my elbow would get stuck to some of their nice cutlery, and so I'd leave with their silverware, and hours later I'd find it and have to go back and apologize, and it was just this whole ordeal, and you can only do that so many times before people stop believing it's unintentional. So I just kind of stayed where I was. I liked the bees. It's really a shame I'll never get to see the bees again. And you can kind of see that she's like starting to tear up a little.
Oh.
um which comes about as like watery, incredibly watered down, like honey, just bawling at the corners of her eyes.
Oh. Are her eyes still just like kind of glowing specks?
Uh, not really. I mean, she's got proper eyes. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
that while she was standing off, a light
In
was
the
reflecting off
right.
of her
Yeah, yeah,
eyes.
yeah. Um,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask. I I'm sorry. I'm sure we could find some bees around here. I know they're not the same ones though.
it's it's really not your fault. It's just I I can't ever go back. Not without, the instant I go back,
They'll know.
they'll implicate my yeah, they'll my parent, my beekeeper will. And I don't I don't want to go back. I really don't want to go back to prison. It was there's only so many ways you can keep someone who's so uh, goopy contained.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
so I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to prison, and I don't want to go back and put them in danger, implicate them. It was my mess. It was my mess that I made, which I often do. Again, she gestures to the footsteps for the second time. So I can handle it. I can deal with it. I just can't go back.
Mm, yeah. I don't blame you. But if it's any consolation, you've stumbled upon us and here, and we have rooms and people who live here, and I'm sure we could work out some sort of deal with, if you wanted to stock our honey for the tavern, I could probably let you stay here.
Um, I think I'd like that. Got really nowhere else to go, so I can provide you with honey. I have a lot of it. I have a lot of it.
Well, that's
Um,
that's very good. I mean, that's very fortunate for you in that case, because then we don't have to really worry about any formal payments or agreements, and just you can just stay here where it's safe and where people will guaranteed want to be your friend and not be scared of you or, you know, worried that you're going to stick to something.
well, you might want to keep me away from the silverware. And she lifts her arm up where that spoon from earlier has
Aw.
half sunk into her arm,
Oh.
because she set her arm down on the table, and it immediately stuck to her. Um,
Ah.
and she she wipes at her eyes and she's like, "Sorry, I don't mean to get so emotional. This is just what happens. Um, but
You.
here's your spoon back." And she grabs the spoon out of her arm and hands it back,
Oh.
and it is just covered covered in honey residue, like sticky residue. Um,
Yeah. Chloe daintily takes it, and kind of like does the thing where you kind of like to try to get some of the honey to drip onto like a napkin or hair plate or something, and then tosses the spoon into the sink. Thanks. I don't, again, don't apologize. You've been through a lot recently, so I really don't blame you at all. And that's again what I'm best at. That's why I made this place, was so that people who had nowhere else to go or didn't have anywhere they felt like they fit in could come and be, and not have to worry about that.
that's a really nice thought. Um, can I ask if you have any extra clothes?
Oh, yes, absolutely, yes. Let me. Do you have any preferences? I have a lot of sweaters.
I will take a sweater
Absolutely.
and some pants,
Yes. Yeah.
maybe.
Let me see what I got. And she's going to kind of step behind the bar and go through that door. Um, and go into her room and try to gather some old stuff that she doesn't mind parting with. Temporarily just leaving you by the bar. Um, doesn't take her long, maybe a
Yeah,
couple minutes.
I just sit there and wait. She's
Okay.
literally fiddling her fingers, trying not to touch anything.
Oh.
Um, but she keeps brushing her elbow against the counter and getting like splashes of honey against it, and she feels so bad. She keeps looking at it with
Oh.
guilty eyes and trying to wipe it away, but she can't wipe it away because her fingers are made of honey, so it just gets worse.
Oh
Until
no.
she just stops. She just lifts her arms up, and it's like, I'm not touching anything else.
Uh, well, um, uh, ah, I love her. Chloe comes back in a little bit with a pile of clothes, and she goes, I got you a few options, and just feel free to keep them. They're ones I don't wear that often, so.
She just digs through the pile, grabs a bunch of stuff, and is like, "Is there somewhere I can change? Maybe burn these? Not the clothes you gave me, just the ones, the
I would be
yeah."
happy to burn anything. Yes, let me take you to your room, actually. Yeah.
I get a room?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're staying here, you said you got nowhere else to go.
Well, I, yeah, but I figured I could, like, have a chair at most. A room is a whole room?
I mean, we've got him. I just don't want it to be sitting empty if you're here. Unless you, like, would prefer
No,
to
I'll
sit
use
on a
it.
chair.
I
Okay.
I would
Yeah,
love a room.
okay, then yeah, let me show you your room. Um,
She jumps off the stool and starts to follow you.
yeah. Uh, Chloe takes you down a hallway and around a corner and up some stairs. Uh, and then she's gonna lead you up to there's another hallway at the top of the stairs, and she's gonna lead you to a door and fiddle around on a keyring for a bit. I should roll hammer space. 9. Okay, we're good. Um, find a key that fits and opens up the room. And it's a nice little empty room with a bed and a chest and a little wardrobe and a table and just very simple and plain, but certainly better than a chair.
She is like so excited about this.
Oh,
It has like, I mean, it's a room. What's it got in it? Like the bed?
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
Yep.
There's like a little bed and like a chest, probably a chair, wardrobe, like basic, like what you'd have to find in a kind of a minimal hotel room, I guess.
Right. Um she looks incredibly tempted. Like she has to physically stop herself from like flinging herself bodily onto the bed. Um she's like, "Oh, maybe I should get some like harp sheets or something before I get that all messed up."
Ah, linens
But
are linens.
thank you for the room.
You can mess them up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do my own laundry. I have to do a lot of it, so it seems unfair to make anyone else.
Oh,
I just,
well, that's
yeah.
very sweet of you. We could get the floors changed in this room. Um, and maybe work on some other personal adjustments as well. A lot of the rooms here are very personalized for different people, so.
Um, let let me change, but before you go, can I ask that you don't tell anyone about my convict status?
Oh, of course, of course. Yeah, no, that's strictly between us. I'm not really the one to.
I don't I don't really want that to be my first impression for people.
Ah, I completely understand. I have often thought the same thing about some of the things I've done. Um, yes, absolutely. I will let you introduce yourself to people at your own pace and whatever you want to say. And you just came from the woods. That's all I know.
I I did come from the woods. That is
Exactly.
true. Uh, thank you.
Yeah,
By the way, thank you so
of,
much.
of course. I. This is ridiculous, but I just think with the storm and everything, did I ever? I don't know if I got your name.
I don't I got your name, right?
Well, yeah, Chloe, the Tavernkeeper. It's
You mentioned you're the Tavernkeeper. I think you said your name. Um, oh, my name is Jingle. And
oh,
she raises her arm where the rags kind of shift out of the way, and you can see a little bit through her arm because it is mostly opaque, but you can see in a spot there is a jingle bell that is just embedded in her, like it's almost like embedded in amber. And
oh,
she kind of looks at her arm a little, and you can kind of see the honey shrink back around that area, and she shakes her arm and it jingles.
oh. That's what I saw. That's what I heard earlier when the. Oh, okay, it was you.
Yes, I have a bell. I swallowed. Don't. It's it's my bell. I have learned to make it quiet. I just have to not let it move, but I can also make it move. I
That's
wanted to let
so
you know I was
cool.
there. I didn't want to scare you, but I don't think I was super successful with that anyway.
Ah, well, that's that's fine. I mean, I don't. I've encountered much worse. I wasn't really scared. Mainly just concerned for you.
I'm glad. Well, I'm glad you weren't scared.
Nah.
I would be. When things came out of the woods at home, whew, I'm a loud screamer. That's what I'll say.
Well, if I ever hear a loud scream, I'll know who it is and where to go to fix or save or whatever is going on.
I'll try not to scream, hopefully. Do
Eh,
you have people who often slink out of the woods ominously
uh,
and
not as often as
jump
you
scare
might
each other?
think. Um, Considering we're in the woods, there's like the occasional creature, raccoon, sometimes an owl bear, but half the time that's just me. And yeah, no, the tavern for the most part is pretty safe.
Well, that's good, I think. Unless you were looking for it to be dangerous, but it's
Oh,
nice in here. It's warm. It's warm.
thank you.
And I will try not to make a mess on your floors.
Ah,
Um, if you give me one moment, and she kind of like she shuts the door and changes so fast, like 30 seconds flat. And it opens the door again. Is like, would you like to burn these with me? And in her arms, she's holding those rags from earlier.
Chloe gets sparkles in her eyes. Would I? That's my favorite thing to do. Yes, the answer's yes.
Yahoo!
Yeah, yes. I have a fireplace over
I
here.
you do. I know. I noticed the fireplace. It. If I get too close to that, I might
Oh,
start dripping onto the floor. So maybe can I? And she balls them up, and she's gonna try and throw them, and I'm gonna roll a. Uh, I don't know. What do you think? Acrobatics, dexterity,
probably
or athletics, even.
maybe athletics because that's more of a strength-based toss.
Um, she gets an 11. I don't know how
Oh,
that's. What do you think? How does that do?
for landing in the fire or for throwing at me?
For throwing to land in the fire.
Okay. Uh, I think it gets on the edge of the fireplace. Like it gets on the brick, but it doesn't get in the fire.
She 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 verbally is like, "Oh, well,
Hey, that was
I
pretty
can't.
close.
I can. I can maybe go closer.
No, what? No,
Maybe you
don't
should
worry.
do it though. Maybe you should. Maybe you should burn them.
Yeah, I think I will. Um, and that is a 17 to hit, and she's just casting firebolt at the object. She just goes, "Oh yeah, I'll take care of it," and she uh takes out, she whips, she whips out her gun out of her holster and pretends to shoot it, but she's just using it as more for dramatics as she uses it
Oh my god.
to cast firebolt instead.
Just that's so fun. Um, I mean, yeah, the rags burn and they burn hard, and Jingle looks very relieved over this.
She wait, I need to. Where's my sleight of hand? 13. She kind of does it. She flips her gun and then puts it back in her holster. She gives like 2 rotations in on her finger before she puts it back in.
Yeah. Can I have you roll real fast an insight check?
Yes, of course. Ooh, 21.
So you notice that Jingle thinks you are so cool right now. The coolest
all
person
she's ever wanted in life.
she is looking at you like you are the first showing of Indiana Jones that's ever existed.
All she's ever wanted in life. All she's ever.
You just slid beneath the metaphorical closing door. It's Jingle
and
is
then grabbed her hat
she is
after
so
her.
impressed.
She looks so nonchalant about this. In her head, she's like, but outside, she's like, yeah, well, just a classic day in the tavern, burning sticky clothes and introducing new people to the space. Mm-hmm.
So I've heard. More goose. Ooze.
Yes.
Ooey goose.
Is there a proper term, by the way?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I am sticky and goopy. I'm not sure if there's a proper term. I've never heard a proper term.
I suppose it would just be whatever you want. Like, what would you prefer?
And anything. I'm gooey and oozy and sticky, unfortunately. The sticky part is pretty unfortunate. I am sorry about that.
That's, again, nothing to be sorry about. It's just who you are, and we all have our things. So you're completely fine.
My thing requires a mop.
Yes, which I can also get you. But again, I think I'm gonna invent some sort of special shoe for you. I'm noodling on it. It's really, I have some ideas.
I see. Well, I mean, I like shoes. I had one pair of shoes and I wore them all the time and they were the best shoes, and I kept trying to get new shoes, but they didn't work the same and they weren't the same. And so now I'm kind of sad that I left my shoes behind.
Well,
I mean,
if
I
you
didn't
ever need
mean
me to go
but
on a shoe retrieval mission, I'm sure that could be worked out.
But a shoe retrieval mission.
Oh, yes, yes. Very important, shoes, having the right shoes. I could get a team together, SWAT team, we could all jump in.
SWAT team! But I could just wear plastic bags. That would work.
Oh, would it?
Or snow boots. Yeah, I just need something to, prevent me from leaving footprints.
It's kind of like a wetsuit. Like if we put you in a wetsuit, because they're meant to be filled with water on the inside to keep you warm. But then
a wetsuit.
Yeah.
And she looks curious about this. What's a wetsuit again?
Well,
You said it was filled
with
water.
It was
filled with water?
Yeah, that's why it's called a wetsuit. It's for divers and stuff. When they go in the water, you put it on. It's very usually very tight fitting. You want one that fits really well. But when you get under the water, you let the water into it, and then you seal it up, and then the water that's in the wetsuit gets warmed by your body heat, so that when you go deep in the ocean, when it's really really cold, you don't freeze. But at the end of the day, when you come back up, you have to drain all the water because it's caught in the wetsuit. It doesn't come out.
That sounds like it would probably work. Man, there's a lot of things I don't know about. I didn't think I was sheltered, but
if you only really worked on a farm, yeah, there's a lot. And let me tell you, that's not your fault. There's just a lot to learn in Inkwell, and a lot of different characters and people and things that, and everything works a little differently, and that's kind of the fun part.
Well, I look forward to learning.
Well, that's guaranteed, for sure. Especially if you spend time here. It's only one place, but with all the walks of life that come through the door, there's a lot to learn. But
All of them walk through the door? Do some of them, like, squirm through the door? Like, fly?
some people roll.
People roll?
Yeah, sometimes. Or, like, crawl, or run, or tumble. We got all types.
I can't wait to meet someone who tumbles through the door.
Oh, yeah. We've got some tumblers, for sure. But,
I will not be tumbling. That seems like it would be a mess. I would be I don't think I can roll.
well, it never hurts to try, but I guess there's not really a point in trying that. It's okay. I don't think a lot of the tumblers are around anymore. It's
It definitely
dead.
would hurt to try. It would hurt to try.
Oh,
100% would hurt to try if I rolled through the door and left a giant trail. Someone would hurt me for that, I think.
Well, that's possible.
I will.
We're gonna find something. We're gonna work something out. But until then, plastic bags are at the ready, and I'll get some sent to your room. And yeah, I mean, I'm really glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm glad to have stumbled here. And if you give me a mop, I'll go clean up the footprints.
Oh,
so
yeah, I can show you where the broom closet is.
All right, perfect. And I don't know about you, but I think that's where
I was gonna say I think it's a perfect ending. Yeah.
Yeah. Broom closet.
I'm so excited that you're here. That was so lovely. I love them so much.
I'm very excited to play. I love D&D.
Yay! Well, it's a very unconventional D&D here, but it's still the same.
Same
amount of fun and whimsy. Yeah. Yes.
Yup.
But
all right. Well,
yeah.
Thank you for playing with me.
Thanks for playing with me, and thank you everyone for listening. And have a wonderful rest of your night, morning, evening, unspecified time zone. Goodbye.